face and knock him to the ground. Pick him back up and knock him back down. Hee-haw! Scammers on the phone trying to steal your dough. Do-she-do and no more go. Screwing with scammers, swinging the scammers round and round. Slaps them in the face and knocks them to the ground. Hee-haw! Picks them back up and knocks them back down. Screwing with scammers, saving your dough.
Absolutely. We are saving your dough today. And I just looked. I had 25 videos from today.
Really?
So we're saving a lot of dough from people today. And it started at 7:30 this morning. It was the first call. Let's see. Julie is in the house. First one on the live stream this evening.
Oh,
Go ahead, Drew.
I'm gonna destroy us right now.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
58 seconds in.
Perfect.
Wow.
I gotta beat that tomorrow now. And Julie says hello, Mr. SWS and Mrs. Thank you.
Hello, Julie.
Catherine's in the house. Catherine says hello, all.
Catherine always leaves me great comments. I love reading her comments.
She does on here too. We love it. It's awesome. Manuel's in the house. Good evening.
Of course.
My friend Drew and SWS. Thank you. Drew says, Drew. Manuel says, Juliet. Good evening. I think he meant Julie. Juliet works. Hola, señor. Simos. Buenos tardes. ¿Cómo está, señor? Bienvenidos. I hope that worked out well. I hope my Spanish is okay.
Much better than mine.
J and LW. JJ, I'm going to send you an invite to join us next week on the live stream. I had a couple others I promised, and I don't know. I hope that Spencer is going to make it. He said he was going to try, so I'm kind of waiting for him, and I'm still waiting for Glenn. I don't know if he checked his email. I hope he did.
Well, he does know it's Friday night.
Yeah, I talked to him an hour ago.
Yeah.
He said he was going to go have dinner.
Yeah, he was going to have dinner an hour ago, but
okay,
we'll see how that worked out. Raven says, hello, everybody. Welcome, Raven. AJ Benchoods, thanks a lot, AJ. I won't take it personally. Kim says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. SWS. Andrew. Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
it's the Costanzas. I'm going to try to find the Gandu toilet paper because the scammers are full of it. I lost it. I had it here. Maybe it's in this pile of junk I had. I had an advertisement from Marco's Pizza.
Okay.
And one of the scammers, can you get a pizza paper? Just a minute. And I held up the advertisement from Marco's Pizza. I got the pizza paper. What do you need me to do with it? And I said, the pizza looks good on this pizza paper. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It must have fallen under the table here with all the cats and dogs jumping on everything. Shame. Here you go. Seamus says, muy bien. I said, I appreciate this. I'm getting better with that. Manuel, amigo, good friend, SWS. See, mi amigo is good. You know, Manuel, I'm getting better with my Spanish, especially when I do my character of Juanito Carlos and Churrito de Guantanamera when he comes up.
Yeah, that scammer did not like that name.
No, he didn't like it today. For some reason, he goes, oh, that's not, your name is too long. I guess I can't help it. My mama gave that to me. I'm sorry.
That's right.
JJ says, I'm in. JJ, check your email. The Costanza's in the house. I'm going to try to find it. I just saw that one, didn't I? Saw that. Okay, here we go. Jim, good evening, Jim. Nice to have you here, Jim. Thanks for joining us. Robert, hello, each and everyone. I'm glad you're here, perfectly qualified to be here. You know, it's really good, Drew. I watch your videos and I watch mine, and it's so great to be illegible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never been illegible, but now I've been told I'm illegible.
Illegible. Never mind. I'm not even going to try.
It's supposed to be eligible, but they keep saying illegible. And I repeat it right back to him. I said, oh, I'm perfectly qualified to be eligible for these special savings. The 100-person coverage on my life insurance. I said, it's going to cover 100 persons? Yeah, it's really funny how it's like they just completely bastardized the English language.
But the sad part is so much of it, they do it so often.
Yeah.
You can't pick on them for every single thing because that'd be all you did all day long.
That would be the entire show.
Yeah. I usually pick one thing and just go.
Yeah. See, I got a call from JJ says I got a call from Medicare. Oh, J and LW said he goes by JJ. I got an email. So
okay.
It's just not bastardizing his name like the Indians do. But I got a call from Medicare Scammer saying he wanted to go over what I have. I said, okay, tell me what I have. And he hung. Isn't that crazy? I know you get it a lot, Drew. A simple question. What's my account? Who are you?
Well, I love it when the marketplace scammers call and they say, I'm with the marketplace. And I'm like, okay, cool. Great. I have a marketplace plan. You're obviously calling a customer. You have my number. You know what I have. Just confirm it for me. Tell me what I have. And I had one guy, he's like, he lists them out, all the different insurance carriers. And I said, well, yes, that's a list of insurance carriers. Which one's mine? And he repeated it over again. And I'm like, oh, so much fun. Actually, I have one of the ones I didn't even do it on purpose. But you know how when they screw up, they'll go back and reread their script again.
Right.
And then you can say to them, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you just said. Could you say that again? And they'll do it again. I got them to say, I shouldn't say, but in the thumbnail, I actually hold up my hand. I got them to repeat it. And it's just so much fun.
That's okay. He had one that changed his name.
His phony name.
In the middle of the scam.
I had to call him out.
Yep.
Whatever the name was he used. Then he said it again, different name. And I said, wait, you can't even get your phony name right. How are you going to scam me?
I'll ask him from time to time. Like I had one this evening. I forgot his name. He said his name was Austin something. And I'm like, now, is that the name you picked or is that the name they gave you? He goes, I picked that name. And I said, oh, well, good job.
Great job. You sound like an Austin.
Absolutely.
Oh, Manuel, muchas gracias, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. Hablas español muy poquito. Uno comprende muy poquito. Hablas muy más poquito. I'm getting better. Better, Manuel. Thank you.
You know what foreign language I took in high school?
French.
Latin. I'm horrible. I'm a horrible speller. And my English teacher said Latin will help you because it helps you derive the root of words and it'll help you with your spelling. I was a really good artist in my Latin class. We actually went to Latin competitions, and one of the things that you could do was art. And my teacher loved me because I would always enter the art contest with Roman and Greek and Latin stuff. And yeah, I helped boost our numbers, but I sucked it.
In the 60s, I was one of the few altar boys that knew the Mass in Latin. I understood it. I could read it. So the Monsignor, who was like the Monsignor right straight out of hell, wanted me to be his server.
Right.
Every time, because he did his Mass in Latin. And he goes, oh, you're the one who knows it the best. And I like he was so tough on us. They always talk about the priests abusing the boys. Well, not like what you think. He would beat the crap out of us, literally.
Oh,
if you got out of line. Yeah. So everybody's afraid of him. I said, what's he going to do? Is he going to shoot me or something? I didn't care. And I did whatever they needed to be done because I was doing it for a higher power, not for him.
Yeah, my priest at my Catholic church, his thing that he liked to do is he liked to shake your hand, and he liked to squeeze it real tight and get you to squeeze it back. And it was a power thing, or he just really like, he was like, and that was it. That was the most abuse I ever got from him, was the tight grip. He was like, yeah, manly grip.
A friend of mine here in town, he was an altar boy too back in the day. He's a couple years younger than me. And we were talking about it. He goes, you hear all these things about the boys getting molested by the priests and everything else and all that stuff happening. Yeah, I know. He goes, I'm going to get a lawsuit against the church. I go, what? For what? He goes, oh, yeah, because they didn't molest me. Is something wrong with me? Am I ugly? You just didn't want me or something? I don't know. I go, hey, you know what? I'm going to jump on that bandwagon too. I'm with you.
So sad.
Yeah, we didn't have that issue. I mean, our archdiocese, the LA archdiocese, was one of the notorious ones. And the archbishop that was there at the time, Roger Mahoney, should be in jail because he really put the boys in danger by just moving those horrible priests around instead of turning them into the police. You and I would have been arrested if we knew our neighbor was molesting kids and we did nothing about it.
Right.
We would have been arrested for that, for obstructing justice. But yeah, he skated. Then he wanted more money out of our pocket in the basket so they could defend those priests. God bless you.
Thank you.
I sound like a scammer now.
Yes.
Thank you, Tia. I appreciate that. Love your channel. Go get them. Glass Bottle is in the house. Hello, E&E. That's, if you don't know, each and everyone.
Yep.
We want to help you with each and everything. Catherine, I'm not sure what I would try that name. I have enough trouble getting my zip code right. Yeah, it does get a little bit hairy. Well, Drew, how many times have you had to fill out something? They're asking you your real questions, and you start to give the wrong zip code.
To think about what your real
I had it. Oh, wait.
Jacksonville is a very large town, and there's multiple zip codes all over the place.
Oh.
The last 3 places I have lived, even though they're on separate parts of the town, had the same zip code.
Oh, that's not so bad.
So for probably the last 15 plus years, we've had the same zip code, even no matter where we live, because we still, it's so funny. You go across the street and you're in a different zip code, but if you stay within a certain area, the zip code that I'm in right now covers a large swath of land. So
we picked the zip code we're using for the little dilapidated house up in McGill, Nevada, is, we both remember now, 89318. And it's about 350 miles from here, 200, 250, 350. 100. So it's like somebody asked me, I'm at the doctor's, what's your zip code? I go, it's 893. Oh, no, wait a minute. Sorry, not that one.
What's so funny is here in town, somebody asks you your zip code. If you just give them the last 2, they know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Like we're 2502 is downtown. 11 is Arlington. You just say the last 2 and people know what you're talking about. So.
We both got calls, 2 separate phones, our landline and her cell phone. And they said, oh, you're still living in Florida? So I'm going to have to give them the homeless shelter in Jacksonville zip code then. I'm going to have to do that for them. And that address. Yeah, that's where I'm living. They asked me, I'm living in Florida. I don't know how they got that, but Maria Paz. Bienvenidos, Maria Paz. Thank you. Hi, all. Manuel, my friend Drew, I miss your live stream this Wednesday. Oh, yeah, I did too. What the heck was I doing?
I didn't live stream.
You didn't?
My wife and I were in the emergency room. Nothing important. She had I was going to tell the story tomorrow, but I'll give you a quick preview. She had a new doctor's appointment, and we were in St. Augustine, which is about an hour away from here. And the doctor took her blood pressure, and her blood pressure was low. And the doctor got concerned and sent us to the emergency room. And after 7 hours and lots of tests, only to find out she was perfectly fine, she was just dehydrated. So they gave her liquids, and her blood pressure went back up. And then they sent us home. And by the time we got home, it was like 8:20, and I'm like,
missed that one.
Yep, wasn't going to happen. I did draw, though. I did get some drawing done, and I made a video. I haven't done anything with it, but I did get work done.
Oh, that's great.
That's the important part, is to continue working.
Then I don't feel so bad, because I have no excuse. I completely didn't have it on my calendar, and I I blew you off, man. He's like, yeah.
Well, I keep stressing to my friends who want to have a YouTube channel about the importance of making a schedule and sticking to it.
Right.
No matter how hard it is, you got to stick to it. And I've been trying to convince my friend Todd, who's been trying to get back into some artistic endeavors, set aside an hour every week at a certain time and do it. If you can do more, that's great, but set at least 1 hour.
Right.
So,
well, I just did. That's exactly what I did. I said, okay, I'm going to do it Fridays, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm done.
Yep.
I'm just going to keep it there.
Yep.
And invite as many people as I can. I put it out there. I don't see him even on the. I put it out to my son to see if he wanted to join us on the video, and he didn't. He didn't respond to the email. So I'll see what happens there. Let's see. Here we go. Manuel says hello, Maria. Pause. She's. Hey, my friend, glass bottle. Thank you, Emmanuel. Maria says hi to Manuel. Let's see. Happy Friday, everyone. This is from Seamus. I noticed that the scammers follow the Monday through Friday work week pretty much. Saturdays, I get 1 or 2 calls. And he's right, 15 to 20 calls a day. Glass Bottle says, hi to all the Pakistan and India scammers lurking in the live. Yes. Welcome. We're like to have you here.
oh,
Maybe
trust
you
me,
want to come and troll. We could troll with you. Come on, join.
the more you do, the more of them that'll come in, and they'll leave comments. They'll
we could
join
ban them.
live stream. Yeah.
we just
Oh, I
block
don't
them.
really block or ban anybody. I mean, if they want to come in, they could say something.
When they start getting nasty to
Yeah.
other subscribers,
yeah,
I just block them from the channel then.
yeah.
And you don't get nasty with my subscribers. You get nasty with me all you want. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But when you start getting nasty with my subscribers, I protect them.
I usually know somebody might be a scammer when their comments are along the lines of, "Oh, these people, they're just doing a job." They're trying to defend the scammer.
Yeah.
Especially when you put out a video in which you get the scammer on the phone after the audio, and then the first thing they do is curse at you and yell at you. It's like, why are you defending these people? I mean,
Scumbags.
yeah. I have to remind people from time to time. They think we are elderly senior citizens on Medicare or whatnot. They are consciously targeting the elder population of our country to try to get as much information and steal as much money from them as possible.
Even the marketplace scammers, they're taking advantage of that. The below 64 to 45 crowd. And it's a shame that you think that someone in their 40s would just not fall for it, but I'm reading more about it that there's a wide range of people that fall for these things.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if I told you guys in my last live stream, but my son fell for one of the pay your tolls text messages.
Yep.
And I'm like, son, do you even use the toll roads? And he's like, no. And he got a text. It had a bill. He was like, let me pay my bill. And
yeah,
it's so easy. It's so easy.
Tia says, have you noticed that the scammers have a hard time pronouncing the letter V or W? Yes, because they called my state Nevada. And I go, well, so when I read my phony Social Security, my phony Medicare number back, I say it's V like Victor. And they, okay, we like Victor. I said, yeah, that's it. Let me check that JNLW. I know I sent that one. Where is that? That's StreamYard. I don't want that. There it is. Spencer. Oh, JNLW. Yes. I next week I'm going to have you I'll have you on our show. Well, you know what? Let's see. Oh, okay. Spencer just sent me an email back saying he can't make it. So let me see if I could get
JJ.
Yeah, let me see. I just have to go to the right one. There it is. There it is. Let's just do this. Much easier. Since he could not make it. There it is.
Yeah,
Okay, JJ, I just sent you the invite. Since
I just
Spencer let
checked
me know he can't make it.
I just checked the Nerd Den, the other show that I do on Friday nights. They're starting late anyway. They're not starting till 8:30. So you got me for at least another 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Okay, JJ, go ahead and check your email. I just responded. So, yeah, I thought maybe we were going to get on there, but I'm going to try to limit the car talk. JJ, we can do some, but I want to limit it. Manuel says hey to Tia. Manuel says hey to JJ. Glass bottle. Manuel says hello. Let's see. Let's see. Tia says, I like when you ask them the question and their answers are completely something different. And it's like, wait, you didn't hear what I just asked you? I say, what's the name of your company? And he goes, my name is so-and-so. I go, no, I asked the name of your company, not your name.
Right.
It's like, I understand that your English is your second language, but a simple question. Seamus says, have you all received your subsidy letter I sent you? Yeah, I'm waiting to get my subsidies on my marketplace insurance. And I didn't, I want to get that foot card.
Yeah, they said they were going to send me a new Medicare card.
The plastic one.
And I said, why am I getting a new card? And he hung up.
That was it. That's the only question she asked.
They really should try harder.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, you're a quitter. Stop being quitters. Come on. Let's see. Oh, there's Glenn. Howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, you were keeping us out. Okay, JJ's here too. We got both of y'all up there. Hey, JJ, welcome.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, JJ, you got
there we go.
The feed from YouTube. We got both of y'all up there. Hey, JJ, welcome.
There they are.
Thank you.
You have to,
You guys hear me all right?
Yeah, JJ, you got to mute your speakers because we're hearing the reverb from the live stream.
All right, I'm lost.
There you go. Stay on the StreamYard. Welcome, JJ. Thank you for joining us today.
Ooh, sorry about that. Not familiar with this. How do I do that?
If you're watching us on YouTube, just mute what's on YouTube.
And then
we want to hear just you, not you and the YouTube live stream. If you're watching us on YouTube, just mute.
Almost.
Got you.
There you go.
Got you. Done.
All right.
How's that?
Okay, we're not hearing echo, and so you're good. You're good.
Let's
Good job.
see.
Good job.
Oh, good, Glenn. I just got worried about you. You know, after Glenn and I spent a few hours taking phone calls back and forth on the on the video here today, which was fun. Oh, he hit the wrong button. He'll come back. It's okay. Shane, keep up the good work. You from England, welcome. I know it's early in the morning at England. I know it's like 1:30 in the morning there almost. Tia. They really believe that the Americans are stupid when they're using American names. Yeah. Got your back, JJ.
I'm here.
There you go.
All right.
Takes a minute to learn how to use these here electronic kind of devices.
Yeah, I'm one of them people. I don't get that stuff very well.
That's what we tell the scammers. We don't have that email stuff.
We don't use electronic mail.
Just our grandkids do.
I'm waiting for them to ask me if I have or to go to my computer, and I'll be like, I don't have one, because I really don't. I just use my tablet.
Yeah. Well, he asked me if I had a smartphone. I go, no, I got a dumb phone, just like scammers.
So, guys, I am real.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering.
That's it. Oh, I had to tell you, JJ, my neighbor has a 66 Mustang.
Ooh.
289. And he was having some issues with it. And I said, next thing I know, he's got this mobile mechanic. I said, dude, I told you I have everything here. I have a timing light. I have everything. And I said, he needed a new carburetor for it. I said, well, if you told me right, you could have brought it into a shop that I know of that will rebuild your carburetor and have the original back on it. But he ended up buying a new one. And I said, okay, those cars I could work on. Mine, I can't do anything on my new Challenger.
Yeah, I can't do anything on mine either. I got a 24 Subaru Outback.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with it.
Well, I do wash the car.
That I can do.
I'll bring mine over.
Yeah, that's it. Well, her Jeep, I take it to the car wash because it's much easier to climb. I said, I don't want to climb up on a ladder to clean this, even though it's just a Cherokee, but I don't want to climb up on top of that vehicle. It's the vacuuming that I don't like to do because we have the dogs, and I can make a blanket out of the fur I vacuum out of the car.
We could make blankets out of the fur in our house.
Oh, Manuel says, hey to Seamus, great. Glad you're here. Oh, wait, careful. I felt that. You grabbed me right behind my head there, JJ. I saw that, reaching right up.
My comfortable spot.
That's it. Toys in the house. Hey, welcome. Thank you. Hi, friends, each and every one. Hey, Shane. Maria Paz. Well, let's see. Latin. Oh my God, I really want to take you to Latin classes, and I don't know where. Yeah, there you go.
I think she's thinking maybe like Latin dancing.
No,
we never did any of that.
No. She knows Latin.
One of the things they made us do when we went to these Latin competitions, there were like district and state, and the state competitions were in Orlando, and I loved going to those. But you had to do something like either vocabulary or spelling or something. You had to take some type. You couldn't do just art. So my teacher would always put me into spelling or grammar. I forgot what it was, but it was literally a test that you just filled
Remedial?
out the bubble test. No, it was for competition.
Yeah,
and whichever person had the highest score got a trophy and everything. I got a 3rd place trophy in it one year, vocabulary, and I literally just Christmas treed the entire test.
Wow.
And I was stupid enough to tell my teacher that's what I did. She was not happy with me.
I think Maria Paz, any college should offer, and especially if they have a medical school, because the medical schools, they still have to teach Latin because she learned a lot of it as a nurse.
Yep.
Well, I've forgotten a lot of it now.
Well, she used to know French too, but it's a language you don't use very often.
I only know one unique phrase in Latin that I can't say.
Yeah, see?
So,
Filipe Belli Boni Fabisco Benny is selling all these dominoes.
Well, everybody knows at least one insult in every language.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
As everybody's saying hello to each other. Toy G says hello, screwing with scammers. Manuel, the glass bottle. Thank you very much for hello to everyone. That's awesome. Catherine.
Okay, now that we're halfway in, remind the people that just joined us to like and share.
That's right. Like,
Thumbs
share,
up.
and subscribe.
Thumbs up. If you haven't already.
Yes, please.
I did that when I first got on.
There are several places online to give Latin classes. Very good. Catherine, great. Thank you for the research on that so quick. Awesome. You must have the Google over there. You must have the Google, and you got the good connection with the interweb.
Don't you love it?
Hello.
Don't you love it when you ask a scammer a question and they tell you Google it?
Yeah.
That's their answer. Just Google it. It's like, what's your company's name? Do you have a website? Google it.
I know if they Google any of my characters, a lot of them now pop up on Google and have a direct link to the channel. I think Gymnasium is not on there yet, but I think Mario Mortadell is famous, and so is Yuri Moshenik.
Oh, well, now he's Tom Morrow.
Thomas Morrow.
Thomas
And
Morrow.
I said, just call me Tom. They go, tomorrow? I said, yeah, call me tomorrow.
I believe there's actually a comic book publisher named Thomas Morrow.
Oh,
If I remember correctly, there's
Yeah.
Tomorrow Publishing. They do magazines.
Vic Morrow was the movie star,
Oh, okay.
television
Okay.
star. He was killed on the set of the first Twilight Zone movie. He was doing the Vietnam scene real close to where I used to live, and the helicopter crashed and killed him and 2 kids during the filming of that movie. That was a
I've heard
shame.
that story. Yeah.
The movie was great. I thought the movie was done really well. Yeah, Vic Morrow. Was it Combat or Rat Patrol, Glenn?
I'm not sure. Hey, I
can't
found
remember.
my profile picture for Betty Johnson.
That's a recent picture too.
Hubba
Yeah.
hubba. Nice.
Leo,
Woo.
Leo. It looks like they should use Betty White. They would never have known anyway.
You could have used anybody and they wouldn't have known.
Exactly. Leo says hello, all in chat. Thank you, Leo.
Well, apparently Betty Johnson was a famous singer.
Hold it
Oh.
up there. Hold on, Glenn. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. So there you know what? You just found your calling there, Glenn. You got to start singing to him.
Well, I did for Drew.
Yeah,
There
he
you
did.
go.
He did do some singing for me. Guys, I got to jump. I
Yep.
appreciate you, and I will see you all again very soon.
Peace out.
And you have a wonderful. And I'm glad you now have other company.
And
So
don't
I
forget,
can speak out for that.
tomorrow, guys, everybody out there on our live stream tonight, come and join us tomorrow night, Misfit Corner Scams on YouTube, and join our live stream there. Drew puts on a great show, and we have a lot of fun, and we won't give Drew too much of a hard time tomorrow.
And I have a very, very
I'll be there.
embarrassing story to tell you all
Great.
that happened to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
we won't
Hey.
give Drew a hard time, and I lie a lot.
Hey, Drew, if you got to jump, make
Night,
sure
Drew.
you look up and make sure there's no ceiling fan.
Actually, I have a camera right above my head. If I jump too high, I'll smash right into it.
Drew, I give you here. I've been working on my drawings too these days.
What is that?
It's my little frog cat.
Frog cat. Okay, very good.
Ribbit.
On that
Didn't know if
note,
he's a frog or a cat. It's kind
Good
of
night,
a
guys.
trans animal.
oh jeez.
Transimal.
The transgender animal.
he's a cat that identifies as a frog.
Hey, there's a challenge for you, Drew.
Oh,
Draw
you
a
guys-
frog cat.
You're gonna get me into so much trouble. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Good night.
Have a good one.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for joining. Let's see. Sorry, Seamus. Seamus, we were just never be the first to release a grip and a handshake. Yeah. Oh, always have that eye contact. Absolutely. I agree. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Maria Paz. Nah, I'm an old fashioned. I need a teacher in front of me. Yes. You know what? I tried going back and getting my degree in healthcare management, and it was free. I hated doing it online, sitting there doing it. And I got the assignments done, turned them in, and you're supposed to wait and get responses from people. They were due Saturday nights at midnight local time. Okay. I had mine done on Wednesday, and I'm waiting for a response so you could have this is what they call their discussion. These people started posting at 5 minutes to midnight my time, and I'm like, I'm in bed. I got to go to work the next day or whatever. And I asked the professor, I said, what is, oh, don't worry. I said, but don't we get graded on our interaction? Well, yeah, we do. We could put it up anytime. And I'm going, wait, if you put it up early, people could comment on your stuff. I got so bored with it. It was awful. I'd rather sit, and I'm like you, Maria Paz. I want to sit in the classroom and have the one-on-one with somebody.
Well, I did my master's online because it was faster. I was working full time. I had 3 children and a husband. So I could do it whenever I was available. And I got it. And it only cost me what?
We just paid it off.
Yeah.
No debt forgiveness for us. Let's see. Oh, man. Catherine says hello to Manuel. How are you, Manuel? Hope you're doing well. Of course, he said he's doing well. Let's see. Seamus says the last couple of days I gave my name as Ricardo Suave.
Ricardo what?
Rico Suave.
Ah.
I like that. Well, you could have called yourself Ricardo Montalban and they still wouldn't know who that was. They tell you your name is too long. Catherine's got a good. Yeah, go ahead.
I love when I ask them. They'll call in and I'll be like, okay. They'll go through their spiel and I'll be like, okay, who are you looking for? And they're like, I'm like, what's the name of the person you're trying to call?
Exactly. Hard question.
They're like, and they'll throw out a name. I'm like, oh, I think you got the wrong number. Oh, okay. Well, how about you? What can I, I'm like, no.
Well, we have been doing this so long now that we get calls asking for our characters. And that makes it easy because then I'm going, what am I going to do for this call? And I wait to hear the call before I change it to a character thinking about it. Now, they called the other day. They were looking for Mario and I said, hey, yeah, this is Mario. Thank you for calling me back. I like you. Thank you.
The other day I got a call. They were actually asking for one of my old characters, Michael Hunt.
That's funny.
That's
And of course, they don't get it. So last night I'm sitting trying to, because I keep everything, the notes for the numbers I use. So I give them the same ones, or if they ask me and I want to try to keep them together. Well, I started laminating the papers, and last night I went through and I got everything done. I think Glenn had an idea. I'm going to put these into a folder, Glenn, into a binder, and have it tabbed. So it says credit card, all of my other stuff, the Social Security numbers and everything else. And that's the other thing. There's a code to Social Security numbers. So when they ask you for it, you give them some phony one, you better be prepared when they say, what state were you born in, or where did you get your Social Security number? Because the first three digits, the digits, are the state you were born in, or you obtained your Social Security number.
Yes.
So, yeah. So that's, just be careful when you want to give out one of them. Make sure that you tell them the right state. Otherwise, they hang up. Oh, you gave me phony information. They hang up right away. And the goal is
the second two numbers is what group you're in, and then the last four digits are your identifier in that group.
Right. And the group is a block of years. And the group I give is 40, which is like 55 to 59. And that's so my good birth date is July 4th, 1956, which has nothing to do with me, but that's what I give them. And so the Social Security fits everything. And they said, because I'm Mario, I said, Mario was born in Italy, but when I moved here, I moved to Michigan. I went over to Michigan. I got the Social Security over there. And they're fine with it. But if I tell them my car's from the car warranty scammer, I tell them, oh, no, my car's still registered in Canada. Click. Really? You're not going to give me a warranty? I even got a laminated Billy Bob's now, so I don't destroy it. And on the flip side, Mario Mortadella is Italian sandwiches. We get them there. Don't keep me confused. They spell my name wrong on my sign. Mortadelle, 2 L's in there. They only put the 1.
That's like when they call
AI
me
created.
I'm sorry. When they call me for my warranty, they're like, your warranty is expired. I said, how could it possibly be expired? My car is not even 6 months old.
Well,
or I bought it last week.
Yeah,
right?
I bought it last week. And Glenn, I got it. My pizza paper.
Oh, pizza paper. You found it.
My pizza
I
paper.
like it.
So now I'm okay.
So JJ.
Yes.
Did you get the new phone number I sent you to
Me?
give the scammers?
Oh.
It's for NIST, which is National something Institute of Standards and Technology. It's in Boulder, Colorado. You call it up, and it's the actual cesium clock that they use for world time. It's actually located in Fort Collins, but the phone number is in Boulder, and you call it up, and it just goes dee, 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 dee. And on the minute, it announces the time in coordinated universal time.
No, that's funny.
So JJ.
Yes.
It depends on what you want to do with the scammer. Our goal is to keep them on the line as long as we can, because they can't call someone who is susceptible. If you stop them at the first question, then there's no more conversation. So, and you're not getting scammed. So that's perfectly fine if that's what you want to do. But the reason you see SWS going on and on and on and answering their questions
Pest is here.
is because we want to keep them there. What was the long one we had today? 34 minutes or
almost
something?
40 minutes today.
Yeah. So at the end, they were really mad at us.
Well,
good.
They got pissed and started really cursing because we wasted his time. I'm trying
to find a way to. It's almost like when I get the call, it's like I want to go right to the end, but they don't want to go right to the end. They want to. I have to dig in, and that's where I'm having trouble. So I'm going to have to start working on it a little bit more.
Well, the final expense scammers, and she was trying to get them. Okay, how much is this going to cost? And they couldn't push them to get to the cost. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes they don't know where to go because they're reading their script and they can't skip ahead. They don't know, or if they do, they'll lose their place. On the cars though, I think what I started doing now is they like my Nissan Rogui. And I've never owned a Nissan, but the Nissan Rogui, and they repeat it back to me. Oh, you got a Nissan Rogui. Okay, very good, good. We'll give you the good scammer for this one, And it's
I actually have a Nissan Rogue myself.
The Rogui?
And a Rogui, yeah. And when they asked for the VIN number on it, and then they want the license number. The VIN numbers, my actual VIN number of my Rogui, except for the last 6 digits, because the VIN number comprises of what year, what model, what options, what color, and then the last 6 are your serial number.
Yep.
So I give them that and then change up the last 6 digits. But I tell them it's not a Nissan Rogui. I tell them it's a Nissan Moron. And they keep looking it up. They say, no, it's a Rogui. No, the little placard on the back of the car says it's Moron. And they can't figure it out. I spent 3 days, I think, with 4 phone calls from them trying to clear this up and get the right VIN number and stuff.
That's funny.
They wanted the license number of the car too. And I said, well, it's BR549. And if anybody ever watched Hee Haw, the TV show, Junior Samples had a car dealership. And he would sell used cars. And that was his phone number, was BR549.
Yep.
I also use 8675309.
I use that, and 6060842. That's the phone number.
I found out
the
I found out the 8675309. You have to give them an area code. And I put the Colorado area code in front of it, and apparently that's somebody's real phone number here.
Oh no!
804 area code, which is Washington D.C. No, Virginia, Langley, Virginia. It's not a good number. I already checked it, so you can use that one. Cathra, screwing scammers I had one scammer call me by name. Yep. And even the person's zip code I use. That's great. And doesn't that just make it easy to do when you don't have to think of a name? Let's see. Get through some of these real quick. There you go. Glass bottle. Yes, at least the pup and kittens are, along with mommy, are knitting, doing well. Yes, and the new little guy, is he over there? Oh, he's up behind you, sound asleep. New little Wheaties. He's not happy because what I understood was from the shelter that he was broken when we got him. So we had to bring him in on Wednesday to have him fixed. So whatever that means, they fixed him, whatever that meant, the poor little guy. He doesn't look fixed. He looks like he's half the man he used to be.
It's like when the ladies say they went to get their hair fixed. And I said, when did you break it?
Muchas gracias, señor. Yes. The fact that I actually speak Spanish. Yes. Thank you, Maria Paz. Muchas gracias. I picked up most of, and it's funny when I was doing my character with Juanito, and I'm calling the guys a bunch of names. And one of them was, hey, I say, hey, carnal, ¿qué hubo, carnal? And somebody commented, he goes, are you from LA? I go, I gave it away because that's actually street Spanish from LA. Because it actually should be ¿Qué pasó, hermano? It's what's happening, brother, instead of ¿Qué hubo, carnal, which is the street language for what's happening, brother. And well, the other one that we used a lot was they understood he said, I haven't heard those names called out in a while. When I called the guy a culero, hey, culero, no, bueno, it's bueno, culero. You're a bueno culero. That's like the when you poop out of your butthole. So they a lot of the street Spanish I learned because I lived in Los Angeles for over 50 years. So, there you go. Chili says it's the Heisenberg of Scambaiting. It's very good. Oh, Darlene is in the house. Darlene, I missed you there. Sorry, how far am I behind? Oh my God, I'm half an hour behind on these comments. Oh, sorry, Drew. Yeah, we're all your wife's in our prayers to stay healthy, Drew. I know you're not watching, but maybe you'll come back and watch it tomorrow. Denise, hello to everybody. Leo says, awesome job, mods. And yes, thank you very much. Okay, Jim. United Healthcare scammer called me about my heart medication to find a local pharmacy in my area. I don't take heart medication. I get my prescriptions by mail order. Those are the ones that are coming now. I'm calling from your pharmacy. I go, which one? Your pharmacy. Y-O-U-R? I never heard of Y-O-U-R. I know CVS.
Y-U-R-I.
Yeah.
Yuri Pharmacy?
That's my pharmacy. Yuri Pharmacy. Thank you very much for calling there, you Moshenik.
I got a call from, we will send you your medications.
What pharmacy? They can't tell you. Moshenik, everybody out there, that's the Russian word for scammer. And so when you say the name Yuri Moshenik, kind of sounds like you're a Moshenik, which is exactly what I've been calling these guys. Yes, Tia, you two guys are real people. Well, I thought I was an AI for a minute. I wasn't sure. Thank you for telling us, though. I was just confused.
And guys, he is insane in real life. So
she never knows who's coming.
See when he's acting out is what I have been living with. Well, not living with, but with for 29 years.
Oh, we're so sorry.
Seamus, this channel is great. My question is, how can we stop these calls if possible?
Don't answer them.
I'm absolutely aggravated. Not exaggerating when I say I get over 20 calls. No, I believe you. Seamus, today I just went back to look at videos. What I recorded, not what I received, were over 22 videos that I recorded. And there were other calls while I'm on the line recording these ones I did that are calling in. And it's absolutely insane the amount we get. Yeah, until the foreign country governments step up and wipe these guys out, we're stuck with it. It's tough because the FBI, it hasn't much they can do if they don't have the local governments cooperating.
Yeah, the best you can do is, if they call you up, you can do one of two things. You can either screw with them like we do and waste their time if you have the time. Right. If you don't want to deal with them, just hang up.
Or don't answer it if you don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Julie's right. I have Guardio, but I didn't put it on the phone portion of it for my cell phone because I want those calls. But they do block a lot of the scammers that come in. Guardios are really good for your emails, your texts. Even your text will come up as blocked by Guardio if it's a scam. So they're pretty good about it. Even on Facebook, if you click on an ad on Facebook and it's not a reputable company, Guardio will block it and tell you. So that it's pretty good. Catherine says they keep threatening to sue me for defamation of what? Defamation of a scumbag calling you out? Yeah. Good luck with that lawsuit. Maria Paz agrees. Guardio's great. Yeah, I really, maybe I should get a hold of them. Maybe I could do a commercial for them. If I'm going to talk about it, I might as well get paid. Julie, you're going to have to get on the payroll with Guardio also. Yes, it's great. Guardio is amazing. Put it on the phones and computers. Yes. Hey guys, just watch MS. Oh yes, thank you. I appreciate it. 1023 Curly Q. Here.
You know that wise guy.
You know that episode, Glenn? They were talking in Pig Latin, and he says, "Yo, come on, Curly, Mo, Ome, Larry, Arile, Curly, Q." He didn't know his name.
That one. I have to look for it.
Mr. SWS, I'm gonna have to cut out on this one.
Yeah. Oh, JJ, thanks for joining us, man.
It was fun, man. I enjoyed it.
I'm going to schedule. We'll communicate on our email. I'm going to schedule maybe just a quick, maybe a 45 minutes, half hour live stream. We could do a huge section on car talk. I'm happy with it. I love it.
I'm always in, man. I love cars. It's been my life. So yeah, I'm in.
Yep. Hey, I was a mechanic for most of my young life as a young boy and grown up at a service station. So I love them.
I sold for 14 and a half years, new cars.
Yep.
So that's a good topic for me. I love it. So
yep.
I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. This was a lot of fun and good to see all of you all as well in the comments there. So everybody take care and I'll chat with y'all later.
JJ, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, JJ.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow night on Drew's show.
Just watch out for the driver's side lug nuts on a 56 Oldsmobile.
I keep running out of blinker fluid, and I just don't know where I can get any.
Well, if you look at the studs on the left side of a 56 Oldsmobile, they have a letter L stamped in them.
Most all Dodges were throughout the 60s.
That means left-hand thread.
Yep.
I did not know that. That's good news. Good to know.
I didn't know either, and it took me a hell of a time to figure that out, and I could not for my life of me figure out how to get that damn tire off.
Well, JJ, thanks again. Have a good night, man.
You as well. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya. Glenn, the Dodge vehicles throughout the 60s, the left side was left-hand thread. So and again, right on the tip of the threads, it has an L, so you wouldn't get them wrong. Had a lot of guys break off the studs.
Yeah, I probably almost did because I was standing on the damn lug wrench trying to get those things off until I looked at it like, why is this? And I looked at the actual threads because they stick out a little bit from the lug nut. These are going the wrong way.
That's it. Maria Paz says, Catherine, that's literally, it's actually way funny. Yes. Eddie, absolutely love watching your channel. Thank you. And I'm learning about these morons that keep it going. Yes.
Hi, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie, welcome. And thank you for your comment. I really appreciate the support. I made here. You may make laugh out loud every day. Whew. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Welcome. What does it say to Catherine? Let's see. Glass bottle says, Catherine, whatever, it will never fly in court. Exactly. Toy. Here we go. It's good from Toy. See, Miss, one thing that has worked for me, change your voicemail message to the 3-tone. I'm sorry, the number is yes, and they'll get your number off the list. Because I don't mind them calling, both phones, my cell phone and my landline. First thing they get is, hello,
Pause.
thanks for calling. It sets off their AI. The AI thinks it's real, and it clicks over to the live person. I get a lot of live voicemails, and it's the funniest thing. Yeah, we're hello, hello, hello. I go, yeah, it worked. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other. It said, let's see. I'm seeing signs at gift card displays about scammers. Yes, I noticed that. I forgot where I
Really?
was. And it says, beware of scams going on. And the one that people are falling for, and it's so sad, is the PCH, Publishers Clearance House, Jamaican jerks that make you buy the green dot money back scratch cards. And I looked those up, and it's where you put an amount up to $500. No, has to be under 500. And what I've seen is that it's $4.99 is what they ask for. And don't say anything to the clerk what you're doing. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell them what I'm doing.
Yeah, tell them it's a birthday present or something like that, you know?
Darlene, yes. When I see those, it says caller ID, says probable fraud or scam or spam, I answer. It's just me waiting to destroy them and waste more of their time. Scammer payback. He got somebody that was in the store ready to buy the cards, and he was finally able to get a hold of the store and stop them from selling the person the cards, the three $500 cards they were going to buy. And that was pretty cool. He does a great job at stopping these guys. Todd Core, boy, everyone that hasn't watched Boyd Cluess, you will need to go check out his style of scams. Oh, watch the text message toll road scam last night. Great, Todd Core. Thanks for the info. Boyd Cluess, Clewis. Okay. Catherine, Maria Paz, it's the same person every time. It's on my social. Yeah, Social Security. I watched some of those Catherine there, and it's like they try to intimidate us, and we're not falling for it. They think we're just the average senior citizen that doesn't know any better. And you know what? Tough. We're going to take them down, waste their time.
Well, Roger and I had fun this afternoon. I just called him out of the blue, and as I think we were on the phone for like an hour and a half, just BSing back and forth. And Roger's getting phone calls, and he conferences them in, and I was getting phone calls and conference them in, and we were just having a good time.
And if I could get the video editor program up and running now, I found it, and I'm going to merge this video so we could have a few of them together, which is great. Mert, yes. Mert says, Mrs. SWS, what are you crocheting? Hold it up. It's a great blanket she's making.
For my cousin.
Cool.
This one is for my cousin.
Wow.
That's
I like
beautiful.
Thank you.
I hadn't noticed. I never look over there. Let's see. Toy. There's a town in the Yukon near Alaska border. Toyatuck. You think those fools? Toyatuck. Wow, that is definitely an Alaskan native town.
Even we can't pronounce it.
No, but that might be a good one to look up and give them the zip code for that. The zip cord. Sorry, I mispronounced it there.
A funny thing, there's a town that's just a little bit north of where I live, and it's named Hygiene.
Oh.
Well, what was the intercourse somewhere too? Intercourse, I think it's in Indiana.
Pennsylvania?
Maybe. I have to look. Maybe I'll use that one. That might be a good one to look up some addresses. Hey, y'all, this is the first live I've been able to watch. I'm in Alabama. Barbie, thank you.
Welcome.
You, Fred. That's right. Fred and Wilma right here. Yabba dabba doo.
That's why I don't use Wilma.
Her real name. Glass bottle says never, but never ever tech those scammers or correct them. Yeah, we don't want to teach them. We want to let them go, and I won't correct them. I'll just mock them every time they say something stupid.
How many times have you had to correct them for you giving them your zip code?
Oh, ridiculous.
I keep asking them, don't you have a pen and a piece of paper?
Yeah. That's what I ask him. Do you have that piece of paper? I have one. Darlene, my son Frederick, you're 36. Ides of March. Wow. Just glad you didn't name him Caesar. That wouldn't be very good for Caesar.
Well, this is Pi Day.
That's it.
That's right.
3.14. Manuel says, happy birthday to your son, Darlene. Robert. Robert's another one from across the pond there. You are certainly right about the scammers targeting the elderly. Yeah. And they're sadly quite happy to empty their victims' bank accounts, including those romance scammers. Yes. I'd like to look up some of those romance scammer things and call them and have the missus get on the line with them and just waste their time.
Yeah, they don't call me. What's wrong with me?
Well, give me your number. I'll call you.
Yeah, that's it.
You did.
Cathra, I have a virtual machine set up if they want to try to connect. That's great. I don't have, you know what? I do have another laptop that I just might think about, and let them connect to it and have nothing on it except for a couple of things and nothing real. Maybe my Yahoo email I use for this channel. And that's all they're going to get. Oh, great. Maria Paz, one of her kittens found a home today. 3 to go. Glenn,
Hey.
there you go. Hook up with Maria Paz. Get yourself a friend for your cat.
Yeah,
We're at our limit. We have 5. We're at our limit.
He's not other cat friendly.
There you go. Toy. There you go, Toy. There you go. Yes, Catherine, set up a virtual OS2 machine for them and see if they can handle that. No Chico language, not dancing. Yes. Chico said, this Latin dancing. No, that's different. I knew what you meant. Okay, Spencer, finally. I emailed her back, logged into a hospital's Wi-Fi. Should get the transport home in about an hour. Oh, my gosh. Well, you take care of yourself, Spencer. When you get back, send me an email. Let me know you're doing all right, buddy. Toy G Linux says, it's too much for them. That's pretty funny. I love when they finally give up and ask me to use AnyDesk, and it works. It works with Linux, but they can't do anything when they do connect. That's awesome. Glass bottle says, Robert, it pisses me off to no end that they must steal the inheritance, but the scammers are stupid. That family has the wills. Yeah. And that's pretty sad, preying on the seniors like that, taking their personal information. That's why everything we give them is phony. So nothing is real. Well, Maria Paz says she did French too. She'll trade Latin for French. Tiffany Smith is in the house. Hello. How long ago was that? Oh, half an hour ago. We're catching up. Let's see. Kids, Vic Morrow. Yeah. Maria Pasha, she knows the story about Vic Morrow and the kids. Was really sad. Spencer said, Julie, she noticed. He noticed your message, but he was busy. Let's see, what did he say? He noticed your message, but I can't find it now. I'll be home in a little while. We'll join the live stream. Yeah, we might be gone by the time you get home. I'm sorry. I know you're here now. Seems like it. Yeah, 5:31. Yeah, a little behind. We're catching up. This is good. I grabbed the sample Social Security card. Yes. They don't like those for some reason because it comes up as not a viable number. Oh, wait, look at someone new here. Fresh Ground. Hello from Chicago. Are you guys? Yeah, you know what? It's too late. The problem is, if I did a live stream at 9 a.m. here, my time, they would be all day long. I could take calls and make calls. We tried a couple of weeks ago. We tried to do a live call, and they don't answer. It's just too late over there, or they're just not answering calls after 6 o'clock our time or whatever. But they're just not doing it. I was in Chicago back last June, and man, I sure did miss having myself a Pizzeria Uno. I'm glad my cousin bought a Pizzeria Uno and we took it back to his place down in downtown Chicago. It was fun. Can't beat that pizza when you get it there. I grabbed the sound. Oh, we saw that one already. What am I doing? I'm going around here. Darlene, I'm working on some drawings. Great. Hope you could share those. Okay, Seamus, here we go. Serious question. This one scammer called me on Tuesday and I knew my real name. Yeah, they will. First, middle, and last. And he was a marketplace scammer. Is this a concern? No, because you're out there. Your number's listed somewhere in white pages or whatnot associated with my phone number. And they call asking for me. And I always tell them, oh, no, I'm sorry, my friend Roger. He died a couple of years ago. But I kept the phone number. I got the house, and he's died. I'm so sad. And
I got one the other day where they called and asked for me by my real name. And I was answering the phone. It's Betty. This is Betty Johnson. Honey, come here. There's a phone call for you. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Okay, hang on. And then I came over to the phone and I answered the phone pretty much in my normal voice and just messed with the guy. I gave him all the wrong information, but he had my name. Obviously, he had my phone number because he called me. And I mean, he was just doing all kinds of stupid things. So I just kept messing with him.
Wait till you get your phone for your landline. You'll see how many calls you get. Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about it, Seamus. You know, it is what it is. And your number's out there. I mean, you Google your number and you'll see all the information under your number.
Hey, guess what? Getting a call here. Let me see if I can answer it.
Oh, yeah. Let's go for it. Hey, I can't see you, Glenn. You're sideways. Glenn, you're frozen. That's what happened. He got froze. Well, hopefully he got through to that. When I say I have a 24 Chevy Malibu and I got it in November, but they still try to get me the warrant. Yeah, Catherine, that's crazy. But when they ask for a license plate, I tell them someone stole it and they hang it up on me. Yeah, they do. Maria Paz, well, I do just like SWS. They have lived with them because they bought a house. Yeah, exactly. But they died. Exactly. That works really well. Sometimes they'll just go on with your scam. Glenn, you're muted. Finally, Sexy Chocolate. I am so sorry. I'm trying to catch up with all these things. Welcome. I'm glad you're here as always. Oh, thank you. Talking to Jim. Yeah, Jim Nasium here is doing real good. Thanks for asking. Yes, Maria Paz, you're right. It's Mexican Spanish. That's what you learn in L.A. They didn't want to talk to you, Glenn?
Yeah, I can't merge the sound from the phone call over here to the live stream. But it's one of those accident claim calls.
Damn, that's late for you, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany, thank you. Hey, thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, Mario. The thing is, for me, the Mario is an easy one because I just sound like my grandma. She was from Italy, so it's easy just to sound like her, especially when she got mad on me. Oh, Jim, I hear you go. Jim, I'm just waiting for the weekend to start. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Maria, my husband lives with a similar person, Mrs. SWS, so I pity you. Maria Paz, thank you so much for admitting that. I don't feel so alone now. Let's see, Maria. Maria, pause. I say pause thing. My transportation leaves me messages that I just can't, but I totally would if I could, especially because I'm always on the phone. There's no need to leave one. Exactly. Let's see. I have PCH. Ended up, yes. You can call me a liar all you want. Thank you. Yes, I am. I'm giving you phony information because you don't deserve anything real. I believe that Trilogy Media that stopped. Yes. Thank you. You're right. It was the Target scam. Trilogy Media. That's what they're really good too. I watch a lot of their videos. More heart goes to grandparents scam. Yeah. Tiffany, that's the one that I hope I get one of those that, hello, Grandpa? Yeah, this is Grandpa. Well, Grandpa, I'm in jail. Good. That's where you belong. That's exactly what I tell those scammers.
Last year, I was out with my daughter going to lunch at a restaurant. And we're sitting there and the phone rings and I answered the phone. And it was my daughter on the phone. And she was in jail and she was crying and she wanted me to bail her out. And I said, oh, okay. And I went along with it. And my daughter's sitting there laughing her head off because she's sitting right next to me.
There you go, honey.
That's
Says
when
all
you know
need
it's a
to do is
scam.
get a Facebook account and the romance scammer. You get a romance scammer. That's
They
it.
have a Facebook.
Yeah, well, we don't answer those texts. You just delete them. But that's just over texting. I get those people that are sending me a friend request that have already had a friend of my friends, and I get on them. I screw with those texts, and I ask them all kinds of questions. And I know the person they're not married. I say, "How's your husband doing since his brain surgery?" And they, "Oh, he's great now." Okay.
I get
friend
requests
romance.
from like Julia Roberts and
Oh,
all
yeah.
these other famous actors and stuff. Like, come on.
Kate Young, thank you. Catching part of this live stream. I usually don't get home until later. Love you guys and all your efforts. Thank you. And hey, ¿qué pasa? Hey, señor, I'm sorry, man. I'm really behind here. Wow. No, you're not too far behind, Richard. Welcome. A guy named Richard Ellison is on the. That's my nephew.
Richard. Hello.
Richard, you still have my email, so send me. I can't remember your email. I'll send you a link. You could join us on the live stream one day, and you won't break the camera if you sit in front of it. We'd love to have you.
It might if there's two Ellisons on there.
Yeah, that's it. Nah, because mine is Mr. and Mrs. Screw with Scammers. While you guys are still on, yes, JJ, my daughter called. She lives in Texas, and I don't get to talk to her. No, please. That's so much more important. I've got 3 different phone numbers. I know we do too. We have our 2, Vernon. Thank you, Vernon. We have 2 cell phones plus our landline, and they call all day. So Raven's got to run. Yes, Raven. And we're getting close there too. Rosie did something similar to like 1 million years ago. She was friends with someone and who has Instagram or some sort of social. So she went to his house and answered the scam call by saying, What? What's the rest of it? Barbara, me and the husband both fool with the romance scam. Oh, that's fun. They're really trying to mess with those. Yeah, and you get under their skin with that script. Oh, here we go. The scammer was here. Probably the actual person showed up behind her. So the scammer got scared for his life. Good. That's what they should be. Looks like we caught all the way up to the end. So guess what, guys? Been on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I caught up with most of it. Hopefully I got to everybody who needed stuff. And check out my email. It's STUDDERING stan@yahoo.com. Drop me a line if you have any questions or you want to be part of the live stream. We'll see if we can get to you and try to catch up with some of these comments quicker next time. But we're getting there.
No, you guys tell stories and
that's part of our
fun too.
That's part of our fun. Well, you guys take care. Don't forget to hit that like button for this video, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos being posted. Subscribe so you always are on top of things with the Screw with Scammers. And as I always say, We are screwing with scammers so you don't have to. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Mr. and Mrs. SWS are saying goodnight, and all the doggies and kitties also wish you well. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you next Friday, same time, same channel.
Have a good weekend.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.